Are you carrying hidden programming that is specifically blocking and limiting your money? It's kind of like being stuck at a glass ceiling that you can't break through no matter how hard you try. You know, I know what that's like, and in this video, I want to share with you something that will change everything. My name is Margaret Lynch, and you may know me from my many, many online videos, or from one of my programs, or maybe you've seen me speak on stage. Now, I'm known as a wealth manifestation authority, but one of my specialties is the inner work that creates outer wealth. And so I've done this work with thousands of people from all over the globe and really have seen that we are wired with an inner glass ceiling that can limit the income and the wealth of even hardworking, talented, and heart-centered people just because they don't know that it's there. And that makes me crazy. So in this video, I want to arm you and empower you with the knowledge of your specific inner glass ceiling and what I call the 5 kinds of money that create it, so that you can start shattering it, because you know, it doesn't need to be there. It is unnecessary. And when you start dismantling it piece by piece, a whole new level of creating and manifesting and managing wealth becomes available to you. And that's what I want for you. That's what's possible for you. And you know, it happens really quickly when you have the right guidance. So at the end of the video, I'll share with you how you can make this really, really easy for you and take it even deeper. So this video is for you if you're done living paycheck to paycheck in survival mode, or if you have transitioned from a job to doing what you love and the money's not really lining up out on your own. So let's really get into it. Okay, so what is this inner glass ceiling, these hidden programming, and how do we get rid of it? Well, first, it's important to know that the building blocks of your inner glass ceiling are what I call the 5 kinds of money that create your whole wealth picture. And those are income, income goals, savings, debt, and what I call toxic money. And within each of those, there's always 3 things happening. So you need to understand that there's 3 important mind-body things happening in all of the 5 kinds of money that create your inner glass ceiling. And those are programmed beliefs, emotions running through your nervous system, and traumas. So there's a huge mind-body component to this that most people are so unaware of. So get a paper and pen, because I'm going to run through the 5 kinds of money and show you the connected program beliefs and emotions and traumas so that you can have a whole money map by the end of this video and really start to make some change. So the first kind of money we'll deal with is savings. What's holding your savings account down or non-existent? Well, the program beliefs around your savings account sound like this. There will never be enough for me to feel safe or taken care of or totally free. The programmed emotions that run through your nervous system around your savings account, or lack of, are always sadness, loss, and disappointment. And sometimes there's a connected trauma that still feels very sad with a strong sense of loss and is unresolved for you. All of these factors together hold your savings at non-existent. So if you had an aha moment here, this is where you need to do your work. Second kind of money, debt. What holds your debt in place? Well, debt is connected to events where there's usually a sense of battle or betrayal, or the thing that you've never forgiven yourself for, or maybe even someone else. So the program beliefs around debt always sound like this. See, my debt proves that I'm failing or that I'm not good enough. And the emotions that run through our system related to debt are always fear and shame. Shame is the big one. So this is a very dark mind-body component to debt, and it's really critical to clear that to help your debt eliminate fast. The third and fourth kinds of money, income and income goals, are very connected. So the glass ceiling that holds your income in place comes from what I call generational wealth programming. These are programmed emotions and beliefs that come from your ancestors, through your family, to you, even if you didn't want them. And they are beliefs that sound like this. There's never going to be enough money, And this is how much money people like us can earn, and this is how hard people like us have to work for it. And so the emotions that are programmed to run in our nervous system around our income or our income goals are usually around fear and anxiety that money's going to run out, and that it's impossible to go beyond those limits, and that would mean we'd have to work 10 times harder. So the other way this can affect our income goals can also be the boom and bust cycle in our income, which means you have endeavored to prove your limiting wealth programming wrong and surpass what anyone's ever made before. But the downside is you'll find a way to sabotage it and get rid of all that money. That boom and bust cycle in your income will continue until you see this programming and get rid of it forever. Now, the last kind of money I call toxic money. It's important for some people because it very specifically will get rid of your income and your savings and create debt very quickly. So toxic money is when you are owed or are receiving money that comes with a very high price, the price of anger or fighting or battle, or it requires you to be disempowered in some way or play the victim or stay stuck where you don't want to be. And so if toxic money is an issue for you, please take a big aha moment in this one because you really want to work on that. So this is the first step, is understanding that there's these huge mind-body components going on. You've literally been wired with these programmed beliefs and emotions and even have traumas connected to your whole wealth picture. So it's really not your fault that you haven't been aware of it. But the next step is to make real change. And because it's such a mind-body component, we need a mind-body tool. And that brings me to my fabulous resource for you, which is my book, Tapping into Wealth. I have poured all of this and more into my book so that it will totally transform you. Because in addition to these aha moments, I actually give you instructions step by step on how to use the most powerful mind-body tool on the planet, tapping, to clear away every piece of your inner glass ceiling so you can start being free to create more wealth in your life and manage it however you choose. Now, if that wasn't enough, I've added even more because I wanted this book to jump off the page so that I could really instruct you more. So I've created a companion video series that's 17 videos to go with all 17 chapters of the book. As soon as you open the book, you have access to those videos, and it's me giving you more instruction, more how-to, more exercises to make sure that you totally transform your inner glass ceiling and start creating more wealth from the beginning of the book to the end of the book. So take a look on this page. We have a whole bunch of other fabulous bonuses for you for the small investment in this book. And there's a couple ways to order it. You can order it in a bookstore. You can order it online. If it's after October 10th, it'll be available. You can actually get it in the bookstore or get it online. And you can see below there's very special bonuses for you if you go in the bookstore, if you order online. And all you have to do is come back with your receipt, enter it in here, and you'll get access to all the additional fabulous bonuses and the 17 videos that I have made to come with this book. So if this video has triggered some aha moments for you, some emotion for you, some really deep inner knowing for you, I ask you to please take this step, click, and buy my new book. You will have a transformational experience that will change the nature of how money operates in your life very, very quickly. So take a look below and please join me. As you can see, there's actually a live component coming as well. I'm going to be doing live classes to help you even more on this book, and I can't wait to hear you live, hear your experiences, and help you transform with Tapping into Wealth. This is Margaret Lynch, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing your inner glass ceiling through the 5 kinds of money.